Good morning, everyone. I think that Maribel just gave us a great overview. I will not be repeating because from the industry perspective or from the government perspective, we all work together to make tourism more resilient. I think that what is very important to understand today is that we have seen that we are able to adapt to anything. We have been able for 2 years to walk, travel with masks, have 10 tests, no tests. And I think that what I wanted to highlight today is maybe a driving force, which is innovation. And we have been able to reinvent ourselves, to reinvent our lives, and reinvent the way we live and we travel. And I think we are all at this very important point. I think that most of you sitting in the room are very happy about the summer, about the results. Europe has recovered 60% of its international travelers of 2019. Some destinations have exceeded the numbers of 2019. And interesting enough, the expenditure pattern has as well changed, where we can see an increase in expenditures. So more beneficial. So on behalf of the World Tourism Organization, we are very happy to participate to this very close event. I think it's quite, in French you say, trier sur le volet. I don't know to say that in English. And I would like to send my appreciation to the city of Madrid, the home of UNWTO. Our headquarters are here. And an ally of innovation and sustainable tourism. Innovation is more important than ever as a driver of sustainable tourism and essential in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. I like very much a sentence of Einstein who says, innovation is more important than knowledge. Innovation is transforming every stage of the tourism experience, how we travel, where we stay, where we experience destination, but it offers much more than that. New ideas and solutions will be vital if our sector is to meet its climate responsibilities to become greener, more efficient, and less wasteful. We are all aiming at net zero emissions in our lives, in our businesses, and in our travel. Digitalization and innovation will also be essential for widening participation in tourism and ensuring the benefits are enjoyed as widely democratically as possible. And we know that tourism has a very broad value chain. It is assumed, depending on the countries, that the supplies to tourism, so that tourism creates as a demand, represent for $1 earned in tourism, it represents $1.5 to $2 for the global economy. So one of the most pressing challenges, not just tourism, but humanity face, is climate change. This despite the context in which of polycrisis we are in today. And we know that that challenge we really need to be extremely aware of. We have seen that, for example, over summer and lately, price elasticity has been very much impacted by our dependency on energy, certain type of energy. And I think that we need to accelerate the capacity for other sources of energy, other ways and other patterns for consumption and production. From UNWTO, we are fundamentally committed to reducing tourism carbon footprint and making tourism more accessible, resilient, and sustainable. As a sector that employs almost 10% of the global population, it is our responsibility to drive innovation. For this, we need to find and empower new ideas and new voices of tomorrow, because any effort that we are going to be undertaken are going to be carried by people. And I think that we are in a people's industry. Investing in people is essential. Last year in Glasgow, at the COP26, we launched the Glasgow Declaration, a framework of climate action for tourism for the next decade. We have so far 700 signatories, among which our friends from the World Tourism and Travel Council, but we have government, private sector entities, and we have an incredible number and uptake of signatories. What are we going to do? What is that framework supporting? It is supporting and to guide the sector, but as well to measure. So decarbonizing, regenerating, measuring, and financing are really at the core of a success story if we want to move and to go to the shift of zero emission. On the other hand, we know that our focus on innovation is a key priority. UNWTO has created an innovation and entrepreneurship framework to support countries in maximizing the potential of the sector in terms of economic growth, job creation, and sustainable development, and to anticipate, address, and overcome the new challenges and trends. Entrepreneurs will not only set the pace for the future of tourism, but assure that challenges are mitigated. If we are serious about leaving no one behind, that's a UN jargon, then we must get serious about innovation. And that includes through giving the best solution with political and financial support. The world is transforming, so is tourism, including tourism governance. And I think this is the path to the future. Through our innovation competition and challenges, we have attracted talents from every global region which have demonstrated potential to scale up and incorporate new technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and augmented virtual reality. Through this competition, we have been able to promote innovation from the private sector, provide them with a platform to reach new levels. We have had 9 previous startup competitions since 2018, involving 21 strategic partners, and that have received close to 17,000 startups applications from 150 countries. And when the COVID crisis hit, it was on 11th of March 2020, 3 weeks after we launched a competition called Healing Solutions. The technologies and the solutions that were brought to knowledge and to the public that won the competition were too advanced. Actually, it's only 1 year and a year and a half that we have been using. We all have this application on our phones. So actually, we have been trying to support with the World Health Organization a transformative change and capacity to adapt. Spain is an example of how innovation in tourism, an effective tool for meeting what can be pressing sector and challenges, providing jobs and new opportunities. In UNWTO challenges and competitions, over 4,000 projects from Spain have been submitted to UNWTO alone. So the innovation ecosystem in the country is quite striking and really extremely fertile. Our last global startup competition focused on targeting the Sustainable Development Goals, receiving 10,000 participants from 138 countries, in which we have 25 winning startups from 18 different countries. I'm as well very pleased to share that one of the winning startups from the Spain Climate Trade will be sharing the stage this afternoon to share their solutions and mission to help cooperatives achieve carbon neutrality through new technologies. This is a big achievement. Another example is Enexor Bioenergy, where they have been able to develop an innovative renewable energy solution for the world's organic, plastic, and biomass waste problems, because soon we are all going to be obliged to reduce our plastic consumption. These solutions demonstrate just a small example of the true potential of innovation to transform the sector, where we can foster an ecosystem that allows for disruptive and sustainable solutions to address common issues across the tourism value chain. Madrid is also playing an important role, helping implement the right condition in the city for startups and technology companies to establish their hubs, which will allow for further innovation, which we applaud. Finally, as we look ahead, together we will build to make tourism a true driver of development and opportunity for all in Madrid, in Spain, and globally. I wish us a very inspiring day and productive discussions. Thank you very much.